John, how significant is the first war crimes trial in Ukraine?
Well, I think it's very important and a demonstration that the government of Ukraine continues to function, that it can conduct a trial that adheres to standards of due process. I think it'll be hindered down the road, as would any other court, by the absence of the defendants, many of whom may be exchanged for Ukrainian prisoners of war, people coming out of Mariupol. But I think it demonstrates the fundamental point that Ukraine as a nation is conducting investigations in many, many different locales, is conducting them according to the kinds of standards that we would expect, and that at this point, I don't see any need for anybody else, any other judicial institution to get in. I think at some point we're going to need to see in a Russia under a different regime, Russian war crimes trials where the people of Russia hold officials accountable for things that were purportedly done in their name. That's obviously down the road, though.
Moscow has denied that its troops have targeted civilians, but investigators have been collecting evidence of possible war crimes to bring before the International Criminal Court in The Hague. How easy is it to do that, to gather this sort of evidence at a time like this? I think there were many of us that were surprised to think that a case had already been brought to court when you feel like we're in the middle of the conflict.
It's true, and the conflict will go on, but I think the circumstances where Russian troops withdrew from a number of areas in the northern part of Ukraine where they had initially invaded and held territory for a while has opened the possibility for these investigations to proceed. My own view is the International Criminal Court is the last place you want to go. I think it's an illegitimate institution fundamentally. And in theory, at least, the members of the ICC, of which the United States is not one, but the members should have primary responsibility. And there would have to be some showing Ukraine can't proceed in a responsible way. So I think the Ukrainian investigations to date, and I'm sure there will be more, but I think they've shown the capacity of the Ukrainian government. There may be outside assistance that can be provided. But from what I've seen from the media reports and other indications I've had, I think you can commend the government of Ukraine for proceeding as expeditiously and as broadly as they can, given the circumstances.